James Carter TV here to give a little bit of a day one recap for the 2016 NFL free agency period. Now, I did talk about the Houston Texans signings today, the Jacksonville Jaguars signings today, and the New York Giants signings today, and uploaded individual videos for those. So if you're looking for my thoughts on those, go to my channel and look for those videos. But here I'm just going to give a real quick overview of pretty much all the signings that happened today. Maybe not everything, but pretty much the things that impress upon me, the things that I think are essential and key to talk about today. Number one, let's start with the Tennessee Titans. For those of you that are new to me, I am a Tennessee Titans fan, and apparently you guys enjoy this because my DeMarco Murray video that I uploaded yesterday got like my best like to dislike ratio I've gotten yet, with like 73-0. And now that I've said that, someone's gonna go dislike it, so that's great. But anyway, so you guys enjoy me talking about them, so let's talk about them. Today, last night, they confirmed that they signed Ben Jones, the center of the Houston Texans, center/guard. He played left guard for the first 3 years, center for the last year. 4 years, $17.5 million. And something that I like about Jon Robinson is, boom, man, this guy is hitting these marks when it comes to these deals. Perfect deals. If you've been following these free agency videos I've been making, I've been very, very, very critical of these general managers this free agency period overpaying for a free agency class that isn't very good. This guy's hitting the mark. I mean, a perfect contract. Before I get the details for every deal, I write down what this deal should be, and I evaluate the marketplace, and I understand that the salary cap is going up, so I adjust for that too. And he's hitting the mark. I said anywhere from $4 to $5 million per year. He even got closer to the 4 than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be 5. They got him for 4.25. Brilliant deal. $4.25 million a year for a starting center in the NFL. That's nice to have, Jon Robinson. Then they come today, they sign Matt Cassel to compete with Zach Mettenberger. Now, if you watch my Week 17 video of the Tennessee Titans versus Indianapolis Colts game recap, and actually I think I talked about it pretty much all season, I have no faith in Zach Mettenberger. I've been consistent on this ever since the Titans faced the Baltimore Ravens in Week 8 of the 2014 season when he was a rookie. I have no faith in Zach Mettenberger. I think he sucks. I think he offers nothing. I think he's horrible. I think if he's your backup quarterback, you have a bad backup quarterback and you need to get a better one because he has not won a game. He is 0-10 as a quarterback in the NFL. If he's your backup, you have a bad backup. You need to get a better backup. I think they've done that today. I think Matt Cassel is better than Zach Mettenberger. I think they'll battle, and I think Zach Mettenberger should be traded tomorrow. I have no faith in Zach Mettenberger. I think he's awful. So with that said, move on. They got Rishard Matthews. This just broke a couple hours ago. I like this deal. This is a guy that was on pace for probably 1,000 yards if he wouldn't have got injured. So he's a nice 1,000-yard receiver to have here. I am partial because I do believe Josh Doctson is going to be probably a Pro Bowl talent, and I think people are missing him on this, and I would love to have taken him in the second round, and maybe we still might. So overall, I like this deal, but I just really wanted Josh Doctson. We'll see what the details are. 3 years, I know that. It'll be DGB, Rishard Matthews, and then Kendall Wright in the slot. I mean, that's just what it's going to be. I want us to add another receiver, though, man. Kendall Wright stinks. He had 408 yards this season, played 10 games. He's shown enough with Kendall Wright. I don't care about Kendall Wright. He's a free agent in 17. Let him go. Justin Hunter sucks. What's his name? Harry Douglas sucks. Trey McBride sucks. He got 2 balls and they were all in week 17. I don't care about Trey McBride. I don't care about these guys. I think we should get rid of our 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th wide receivers. We need another wide receiver. I think we need to get Sterling Shepard in the 3rd round or Josh Doctson in the 2nd. That's what I believe. We'll see what Josh Doctson does. Now, with that said, let's move on to the other teams. The Cleveland Browns have done nothing today. They let go of people. They just sat and watched as everyone picked up their players. Now, I don't think it's as bad as some people think it is. Mitchell Schwartz signed with the Chiefs. Tashaun Gibson signed with the Jaguars. You know, some other players have left. Alex Mack. I do like the philosophy of building through the draft. And the Browns are not trying to overpay for talent. But again, these are players that you've drafted. Mitchell Schwartz, Alex Mack, you've drafted these guys. Tashaun Gibson, you drafted these guys. You can re-sign your own guys. You don't have to go out signing guys. I agree with you. Travis Benjamin. But these are guys you drafted. You should re-sign the guys that you drafted that are good because you're so defunct on talent. You're so poor of talent. You can't just let the guy that you actually have that are good go. I mean, I'm a Titans fan. If we let go of Marcus Mariota, Delaney Walker, Jarrell Casey, we'd be screwed. I'd be like, wait, now who do we don't have anything. I mean, these are your best players. You let them go. You should have re-signed at least two of these guys. I think Travis Benjamin, who only signed for $6 million per year, and I think Mitchell Schwartz, who only signed for $7 million per year. I think these are guys that you should have re-signed. I think you might regret it a little bit. Browns look like the worst team in 2016. It's looking bad. The Kansas City Chiefs, I think there's something going on here because they did too good today. The Kansas City Chiefs were able to sign Mitchell Schwartz to a 5-year, $33 million deal. So just under $7 million per year. They were able to re-sign Derek Johnson, inside linebacker, to a 3-year, $21 million deal. They were able to re-sign Tamba Hali yesterday to a 3-year deal. I'm not sure about the numbers, but it should be north of $6 million per year. They were able to franchise Eric Berry. Wait a minute, how much cap room do these guys have? I checked, and apparently they only have 18. Someone's being lied to here because, hello, they just re-signed Barry, Johnson, or just franchise Barry, re-signed Johnson and Holly, and still had room to sign Mitchell Schwartz? That's a little suspicious, but I'll believe it for now. They got their picks stripped away from them today. They got a 2016 third-round pick and a 2017 sixth-round pick taken away from them because of some tampering issues last year when they signed Jeremy Maclin before the official date. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's more foolery going on here because the Chiefs, you did too good today. I have my eye on you because this is very suspicious. But I like your day, though, but I'm suspicious. The Eagles, baffling to me today. Now, they signed Rodney McLeod, who I like. Okay, he's a good player, nice free safety to have. 5 years, $37 million, a little bit rich, but I'll take it. You signed two corners, Ron Brooks and Leotis McKelvin. I don't have much faith in either of them. I think Leotis McKelvin had a really nice year under Jim Schwartz, so that's nice to know. But you still need a number one corner. I mean, you're going to need a number one corner, and you're picking 8th in the draft, and you better pick Vernon Hargreaves III because you're going to need a cornerback to really help your defense out. You have a great front seven, but man, I'm not even a front seven. I think front four. I think the linebackers aren't very good. So you have a great front four, but man, the cornerback's going to need some help. So you signed two corners. They aren't very good. You signed Brandon Brooks, the guard of the Houston Texans, or formerly of the Houston Texans, to a 5-year, $40 million deal. Little rich, but you needed a guard. So I'll let it slide today. Just a little, I don't know. I'm not sure what they're doing. Howie Roseman is back at the helm, and he's baffling. I don't think it's either good nor bad. Like, if I had to grade it, I'd say, like, B- or probably B, C, C, B-. You know, it's like, I don't know what you're doing there. Not a lot of upside to these moves, though, I would say. Next, these are the deals that I really like today. Ladarius Green, 5 years, $20 million to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Great deal. I mean, this is a team that lost Heath Miller in free agency. They drafted Jesse James, the tight end out of Penn State, in the 5th round last year, probably 5th or 6th round, who showed nice potential. Now you add Ladarius Green, who still has some untapped potential, who could really flourish under Ben Roethlisberger. Really like that deal. Travis Benjamin, who I mentioned earlier, $6 million per year. 4 years, $24 million, going to the San Diego Chargers. Love this. Oh, I love it. Chargers already have Keenan Allen, who they're similar type, yes, but I trust Philip Rivers. They're going to spread the ball around. Travis Benjamin, Keenan Allen. Now get you a big boy. Get you a tall boy to throw the ball to. You already have Stevie Johnson there, but Stevie Johnson didn't do too much. Go get you a tall boy, Josh Doxson, in the 2nd round, and you could really have a nice receiving core in San Diego. San Diego doing well. Coby Fleener. A lot of people don't like this deal. They say $7 million per year is too much for Coby Fleener, but I'm saying, think about this, man. Look at what Drew Brees did to Ben Watson last year. Ben Watson was a forgotten thought. I hadn't thought about him since 2011. And Drew Brees takes Ben Watson, turns him into a Pro Bowl caliber tight end. I think it's going to turn Coby Fleener into a 1,000-yard tight end. And I think it's going to be worth it for the first 3 years. And then when Drew Brees retires, I think you're going to be screwed. But for the first 3 years, I like this deal. Danny Trevathan. Inside linebacker, formerly of the Broncos, signed with the Chicago Bears. I like this deal, 4-year, $24 million deal, $6 million per year. He's probably going to be a Pro Bowl inside linebacker in Chicago. I really like that deal. Pair him inside. He's not going to be inside with Pernell McPhee, but pair him with Pernell McPhee in the linebacking core, and I think you're really going to have something there. Bears doing well. We have Alex Boone, who got signed to the Minnesota Vikings. And speaking of guards, Jeff Allen, who got signed to the Houston Texans. Minnesota Vikings need to repair their offensive line a little bit. Like this move. Still need a tackle to me because I don't have much faith in Matt Khalil at all. Or TJ Clemmings for that matter. Phil Holt, I think he re-signed though, so that's nice to see. But, have some shifting to do there, I would say. I mean, you can go into next season with Khalil and Holt, but you can do better. All right, next, again, Jeff Allen. You lost Brandon Brooks. You lost Ben Jones' free agency. Let's go get Brandon. You lost Brandon Brooks. You lost Brandon. And I can't speak. You lost Brandon Brooks in free agency. You also lost Ben Jones in free agency. Now you add Jeff Allen, who can help repair these losses. You're still gonna need a center because your center right now, I don't know who he is. I looked at his name. I couldn't pronounce it. I said, wow, this guy must suck. And I looked and he sucks. So you need a center, but nice to repair a little bit here. George Iloka for the Cincinnati Bengals safety, 5 years, $30 million. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna be really, really good for them. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a Pro Bowl this year. Now, let's get into the deals that I did not like, and there's only 3. I mean, I didn't like a lot of deals, but I didn't think a lot of them were egregious, horrible, terrible, except for these 3. Number 1, Mohamed Sanu, horrible deal. I mean, this is one of the worst deals I've ever seen in my life. $7 million per year for Mohamed Sanu. I think it's 4 years too, so 4 years, $28 million. This is a horrible deal. I mean, Mohamed Sanu sucks, guys. I mean, this is a guy that had 700 yards last year, did nothing in 2015, has done nothing for the majority of his career except throw a couple, trick shot, couple deep balls off a trick play. That's all he does. Mohamed Sanu has shown absolutely no ability to be a number 2 wide receiver in the NFL. I think if he's your number 3 wide receiver, I think you have a bad number 3 wide receiver. I think you need to upgrade your number 3 wide receiver. I have no faith in Mohamed Sanu, especially he got paid more than Travis Benjamin. Travis Benjamin's actually done something in the NFL. He's actually gotten 1,000 yards or close to it. And Mohamed Sanu has done nothing. And the Bengals have been begging him to do something. Please, Mohamed Sanu. He hasn't done anything. Good luck. Oh, God, horrible deal. Mark Barron. This guy got 5 years, $45 million. And I'm wondering what is wrong with the Rams. They sit back and they watch Janoris Jenkins go away, right? Oh, bye. We miss you. Fine. But then you're giving Mark Barron 5 years, $45 million? Why don't you just give this to Janoris Jenkins and then throw in another $3 million? You're going to get better's money worth.